Wow. So
Belgian doctors have called for an investigation of the WHO for politics fraud with the pandemic. Dutch nurses and doctors have sued over the fact that this is not a quote pandemic but a flu. And their nurses are refusing to be vaccinated to continue working. There are now over 100,000 doctors, experts worldwide calling this pandemic fraudulent and the measures unwarranted. The measures have killed to a factor of 12 to 14 to 1 more people than youth-deprived leaders and health officers claim COVID has killed. You're suggesting to us that we're so stupid as to think the way to kill a fly on a glass table is to take a fucking sledgehammer. Now the World Food Bank is saying 10% of the world population risks starvation. That's 700 million people. Okay? 10,000 additional children a month are already dying from disruption of food supplies. How do we justify that, Mr. Ford? Just because they're not your kids? And dozens of developing countries have rejected the WHO for its conduct and failed attempts to bribe their heads of state, and for using their children for medical experiments. Mr. Ford, all of this, you know, you ignore the elderly, you ignore all the things that could have mitigated these deaths. But you got your eye on internal accounts over people who reject and oppose your lying, fraudulent agenda, criticized and opposed by any experts all over the world. You got your eye on suppressing of inalienable constitutional rights.
Do you know what the truth is? It doesn't matter what skin color you have. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter your religion. We have one God and we were created in the image of the one God. I only have 30 seconds left for some reason, but don't ask me why. What's your name? George is in charge. He says I have 30 seconds. 20 seconds. This is a war of good versus evil. Of truth versus lies. And our infinite creator, who is giving us life right now, he didn't create the world millions of years ago. He's creating it every single second. And you know what he wants? You know what he wants? He wants us to open our eyes. Yeah! Last one. Our fear should not be in man. Our fear should not be in government. Our fear should not be in a virus that was created in a frickin' lab. Our fear should be in our Father in heaven who loves every single one of his children. God bless every one of you, man, woman, child, every religion, it doesn't matter. God bless you. Do not have fear. He believes in us and we will win. I don't know if everybody knows this, but there used to be a temple. Now there's a Dome of the Rock. There used to be a temple in Jerusalem. That's where Abraham took his son Isaac. That's the beginning of creation when God created the world, from that spot. And you know, when the King Mashiach, when the ultimate king, God's chosen man, is going to come and rebuild that temple, you know who's going to be there? Every single person that stood up and fighted for humanity. So don't be afraid. Fight for the truth. Speak your truth. God is giving you the power, and he believes in every single one of us. God bless you. Love and peace will always prevail. Thank you.
Hey, you know what? When I bought this,
I love this thing.
What happened over the last couple of weeks. They've been doing everything they can to silence us, anything they can to try to slow us down. And I'm sure before the end of the year, they're probably going to arrest me again. Guess what? That's not going to stop me. I'm going to keep fighting for me, for you, for everybody. I created a new website. It's called overcomethevirus.com. Overcome the virus. We are adopting that declaration for small businesses, and we're going to create an online version that everybody can anonymously sign, and then if any one of those businesses has any trouble with the government, they all come together and we fight it together as one. What does the government fear more than anything? Even more than just me telling the truth to all of you. You know what they fear? They fear all of us coming together. They fear us joining in one voice to stand up and say, no, we will not comply. They will try to label us. Why do people label? People label when they don't have an argument. Anti-masker. We're not anti-mask. I'm going to say that for the record right here. I tell everybody, if you work in healthcare, if you work with elderly, wear personal protection equipment, aka a respirator or better, not a mask. They try to say that our Santa Claus parade is going to be an anti-mask event. It's not anti-mask. I don't care if you wear a mask. We don't care if you show up in a hazmat suit. It's about Christmas. It's about children. It's about unity. We want the people wearing masks to show up. We want people without masks to show up. Why? Because we're all part of Canada. So we need to stick together. gotta address something else. I heard in the media they've been trying to slander me. I'm sure a lot of you have heard. There's another guy by the name of Christopher Sokocha, and he's got a really lengthy criminal record. Drug charges, gang charges. He sounds like a supervillain. They will tell you that is me. They will attribute those charges to me. I just want to go on the record today and say, those charges are bogus. That is not me, and I have no criminal record. So do not listen to the slander you hear. Period. I made a very bold prediction last week, and I'm going to double down on it this week, just because I made it and expected at least the media to address it, but they ignored it. They ignored it. Why? Because they don't want people to know the solution. When we are past the tipping point. This is the time where people have realized this is not about safety and health, this is about control. How do I know this for sure? Every week I'm at Kensington Market on Sunday, for the record, and every week people come up to me and either say something nice or something mean. The mask wearers would always come up and say something mean. But since I've been telling everybody, show them love, show them compassion, let them understand that we're in this together. Guess what happened last Sunday? I had people in groups wearing masks. They said, thank you. Do you believe that? Can you believe that? If that doesn't show that we've turned the tide and this is going in our direction, nothing will. And what did I say? And what did they ignore in the media? How do we get through this? When this is all said and done and we got the power of the people on our side, we still need leadership. We are very much lacking in leadership right now. What is going to happen in the next few months? We're going to have Donald Trump win the election. I'm saying that right now. And once he wins that election, he is going to endorse Mr. Carbone of the Republican Party of Canada. Repeat after me. Trump and Carbone. Trump, Carbone. Trump, Carbone. We're taking control of our country. We're taking control of our government. We're taking control of everything they've tried to take away from us. Why? Because we have the power, not them. We have the power to say no. We have the power to go to work. We have the power to make choices for our children. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to start making choices for our own best interests. And as you see, it's catching on like wildfire. Look around you. Look at everyone here today. Look at that motorcade. People came here from far and wide for one purpose. United non-compliance. Thank you, everybody. Chris Guy, one of the bravest guys I know.
Hey Manuel, there's a chalet.
Brendan's
No,
already?
don't worry, wait, he's there. There's a chalet, eh?
I wonder if
You gotta put
we're coming after you next, buddy. Let's see, blue hair.
Mental health and physical health, so stop masking them!
That's right, Joey, you tell him.
Yeah.
You tell him. Woo!